Hi, I'm Debbie Hazelton, inspirational speaker and healing practitioner, helping people feel better one person at a time. I've been thinking about perfectionism, and in my first book, The Courage to See, I said that wanting perfection is wanting protection, meaning that when we feel good about ourselves, we don't need to be afraid. We don't need to obsess. We do what we do when we feel good for the joy of doing it, for the joy of how we feel. And it's not a big deal to make a mistake, like photographers do, a mistake, and say, oh, let me do that differently, learning about what I need to do to make it better. But when we get into that obsessive behavior that got to do it right, got to push, got to make everybody else miserable, make ourselves miserable, that's when we want protection. Because, oh man, what if I do it wrong? I might be rejected. I might be found as unworthy. I might be put out, left out, edited out. And we edit so much so quickly in our society these days. And what if we let go of that and realize that it's our perception of what makes things right? What if we really are enough and okay and all right without having to make that letter grade and look like everything is just perfect? You know how many people do things perfectly are miserable? Have you ever thought of that? How many people who have all that money that you might think you want, or have all that fame or power or all those great letters after their names, it doesn't mean that everyone who has any and all of that is miserable. It just is to say that having those things doesn't make the grade, doesn't make us really happy necessarily on the inside. And the most important thing is that we are okay as we are. We are okay in our seeming imperfections, because you never know when those seeming imperfections lead to something even better around the corner. I have lots more to say, and I will be back. Thanks so much for tuning in with me today.